Oh man, check it out. The new character models are so good. You go in here, go to details of this person. Look at the pictures. They're so good. So good. Okay, well, welcome back to Software Inc. That got me a little excited seeing these. Wanted to kind of start showing them off. You see some people coming into work here. Look at that. There is Mr. Wayborn, followed by Sammy. That's pretty sweet. But I didn't realize this update was coming. That's pretty awesome. So you can see things look a little different over here. There's a lot of tabs. There's a lot of things we're gonna work through. I did a lot off camera. I got rid of some of the glass walls here, added the smoke detectors, the fire alarms. I believe that's what the cause is. So I wanted to do that, get that going, and we're gonna try this one more time. No idea if that's gonna get us to pass the fire inspection. The other thing I did is I went through some teams, made sure that they're all sorted correctly. Not sorted, but made sure everything was set up correctly as far as their leader and the teams that everything was assigned to. I made sure support, and this one I missed, it looks like support. Let's do support 1 and support 1 night. I made sure everything, well, you know, let's double check now that we've seen one already not correct. Yeah, the rest are going to be good. So let's go to the manage team view, and we can see it's a lot more distributed. Marketing too, we're probably going to have to split that if there's still a problem, but I realized that marketing only had 12 employees. Now they have 32 employees. So that should help a lot with our issues with some of the sparse marketing we're seeing. They just didn't have enough time going around. We took over updates of Farming Simulator to see if we could revive it. It's the last opportunity for this franchise to survive, as well as I accidentally clicked the button to take over Landfill Tycoon 5. It was an accident. But we got a notification again that we haven't done an adventure game. So I thought if we look at our releases, they're right. The last time we did an adventure game was 1992. It's been an entire decade. And this game did pretty decent. If we look over here, it sold 221,000 copies. So right now we're doing an update. We're updating that big time, about 10 years of technology. We're doing an expansion, and it is called the Forgotten Saga expansion pack for Crystal Blade. I brought back marketing as well for that. So there's a lot going on. This Farming Simulator one, let's go ahead and finish that. We'll see what happens. Audio Tool is still going to come out in about a year. The servers we also set up. We got the servers all configured. So we have one that's called Dumpster Git. That's going to be our SEM. That's where our code source control is going to go for all of the applications. You can see there's already some projects using it right now. And then it has a backup. Then we have Simon's Order. Simon's Order is going to be our server for video games or for any software that needs to have a live server for the software to connect to. Simon's Order is probably going to be the first one that actually uses it. So that's what we're going to do there. Let's actually move that to the main Simon's Order. And then Dumpster Hub, it has its own server as well. And when I say server, it's actually 3 of the large racks. So if we come in here and look at our wires, you can see that they're 3x3. So we have the backups here, except for Dumpster Hub. And then we go over to the hardware building, and we have the backups, or one of the backups, and then the main servers. Oh, that's a lot going on. We got to get through a lot of things. I'm hoping to get it to where we can see all of our tasks without scrolling here pretty quick, because it's a lot to manage. But let's get the game rolling. We're going to go ×2 for a minute, see everybody come in. The other thing we said we're going to do is we're going to take care of complaints. So let's go ahead and pause it. View, nothing to do. 3D editor team. Is that true? 3D editor team. Oh yeah, so let's take a look at your project plan. Phase design. Yeah, so you have a design, you have an update going on. That'll probably take care of itself. Yep, that's all set correctly. So let's not worry too much about the 3D editor team. Audio Tool has work going on. Support 2, you'll have plenty. Marketing, you'll have plenty. Support night. So this is all They'll figure out tonight when they come in that I actually assign them tasks. We are starving. We are starving. Okay, so support 1 and support 2 at night. That is legitimate. So let's do another cook, and you're gonna show up at 1800. And that should take care of that. And the stinkiness is all in... Well, there is some in this main building. So let's close this real quick. I know it's probably not the, you know, best thing to do, but we're just going to go ahead and throw a shower. I could design out these rooms a little bit better and actually give a legitimate shower separate from the bathroom, but that's what we're going to do just to get us by. So we'll throw these in every single bathroom. Oh, look, they're using the shower. I didn't even notice that. Okay. I feel uncomfortable in my team. So this was one last episode that we said would probably bite us because we hired it for the wrong team and then moved teams. It has. So that's something I kind of want to just ignore that. I got to figure out why it's not letting me right click on anything though. Let's, oh, because we're in wire mode. Oh, jeez. Okay, so let's grab this. We'll move it there. That's a little bit better. Okay. Yeah, let's play it at ×1 so that things are just moving. Room stinks. I just like a team member. I'm starving. Okay, we took care of that. This room is boring to look at. The 3D editor team and game team 1. Those are low complaints. I feel stressed. You have furniture that staff can't reach. When did that happen? You have furniture that the staff can't reach. Will you show me where? Oh. Oh, yeah, that's true. Maintenance probably needs to get up there. Maintenance does. Okay, so let me figure that out. I didn't really want to put... Eek. Didn't really design it for a second level. All right, I'm gonna, you know, I'll figure this out. We'll get right back. You'll be back in a second. Okay, I think I have that under control. There's only 3 now that aren't accessible. I will figure that out. Well, this formal complaint is bothering me, so I want to get that sorted out. Good leader, but he's a hypochondriac and under the weather and independent. That doesn't really make for a good leader, in my opinion. Audio tool leader, sayonara. Did that actually work? Did I actually fire you? Yeah, you're gone. Okay, so that formal complaint should be gone. Because... Am I not able to fire you? Yeah, you're gone. Get out of here. Get your complaint out of here. Let's go into hiring since that team does not have a lead. Filter by compatibility for the audio team. So the thing that I noticed was the audio team might... that might be okay. Let's see. Slow eater, unfazed. Yeah. All right, let's bring you in. Why does it keep switching to support? Why does it keep doing that? Audio team, bad. So compatibility, normal. Okay, here we go, because we almost made the same mistake. And we see we're at a medium pay scale or a medium quality, and we can't really find one that fits all of our needs that's a good compatibility. So walk it off, hypochondriac again. Hypochondriac's not that bad for, they'll just miss a lot of work. So let's go into the audio. Why is that formal complaint still there? You've been fired. All right, let's go to team management and see what happened there. Employees, he's still there, but I hired you, right? I just hired, is this who I just hired? I should slow down. Should really slow down. All right, right here. So we're going to change role to leader. Get out. Thank you. He's finally gone. That's been a long conversation. Must have been a long conversation. All right, print jobs. Let's go ahead and accept 1 or 2 of these. We don't have any other ones, so let's go ahead and accept them all. Support, I'm sorry. We're not going to be doing that anymore once these run out. That was a mistake. So, if we look, I think the complaints, we're pretty close. We're pretty close. Starving, you'll take care of tonight because you got your new chef coming in. Audio tool, next release. What is that red for? Unassigned. Oh, okay. Yeah. And you are the audio. Okay, let's pause real quick. What just happened there? Did I just hire someone that can't do the project management? Employees, leader cannot handle project management. Okay. This is something that they can hold meetings though. This is something that I wanted to kind of start diving into is, so we have a leader that is the HR leader, like does the hiring, does reviews, one-on-ones, make sure everyone's getting everything they need. And then they're going to have potentially, if we go another route, we can go for another leader that specialty is in automation and is compatible with the audio team. And no one's going to be compatible with the audio team, unfortunately. So we will do no compatibility, high, start looking, make sure it's the audio team, and normal is going to be good enough for us. After this audio tool release, we're probably going to dismantle the team. There were some mistakes made, and we're going to take care of those. So I would like to have a leader that can do multitasking and automation. Modest, forgetful, born leader. Perfect. So Kelly Martinez, welcome to that team. But then we also need to go into HR management, and the audio team's going to have to lose, because of seating right now, one of its programmers. We're going to revisit this after this release. This is something we're doing to get through the existing release that we have going on for the initial audio tool. So let's go in here. No, that's what we wanted. Options, and we should now be able to hire. Let's let the game play so that we can get that employee in. Oh, we might have to wait till the next day. Yeah, we will. Okay. Which I was somewhat interested in getting ahead. Well, what do we... They have no leader. I don't know what will happen there. But let's go ahead and let's see if there's anything else we need to take care of. Because one of the things that kind of happened was we forgot about all the projects while we got really laser focused on one project. 2 episodes ago, it was Farming Simulator 2. Last episode, it was the hardware and the game studio, or the game console that we're developing. So we got really laser focused on those things, and it seemed to really affect the entire company. So this is what we're trying to regroup, and we're slowing back down, getting refocused on what we need to focus on. So we need to market this. So let's say, yeah, that's fine. I'm fine with that date. We're gonna bust it out by then. I think by having an actual release date, we're gonna see more followers potentially. And it grew by 2 already just for giving it a release date. We'll build that as well, and we'll start the hype machine. We'll get that going, so let's minimize those. And then the update's coming along nice. There isn't a night team on that, so that should be okay. Employees don't have anything to eat. Now when we click on that, there's just nothing going on. Perfect. So can we assign this now? Still doesn't show. Interesting. Okay, Jennifer Schultz, you've been with the company for 5 years, and oh, you just want a raise in August? Okay. It's a pretty good size raise. We'll keep you happy though. Let's slow this down a little bit. Yeah, it's been a while for an adventure game. That's why we're working on this expansion, and we're gonna port it after we do the update. But let's see. Audio tool team, what's going on? Do you have to be the leader of the team? That's unfortunate. Because Kelly Martinez, that's really silly. I don't understand why you can't have a non-leader be a project manager. Okay, I take it all back. We screwed up. But we don't have a audio team. Audio team. Dante will just finish running the project, and we will regroup on that, like we said. Mistakes were made. Mistakes were made. All right, so now we're in August. We learned our mistakes. Oops. So that, what do we got here? Yeah, let's go ahead and develop this because we said we'll have it out by December, and that's going to sneak up on us. Though expansions are pretty quick. You can see code's getting pretty close to being done already. Just the art's going to take a while. Let's go ×2. I don't know if I can handle the ×3. So April 2006, we're going to get Landfill Tycoon 5 done before that. Audio Tool still should be coming along fine. It might make sense to take that over as well. Let's close that. So this update's coming along nice. What I wanted to look at was the console. Oof. Let's do a review of Landfill Tycoon 5. We're going to do a review of that. We're going to see how that comes and see how it's looking and decide if we want to get rid of project management. Okay. Okay, good. So the notification moved. We'll take care of that later. Okay. So where were we? Let's get out of there. That's loud. We were looking at the review. Let's end that. Yeah. No iterating on that. Landfill Tycoon 5's gonna be awesome. We just gotta make sure we get enough followers, and we're hyping it. We're doing a press release. We have a release date. Yeah, we'll get that going. Let's close those. So much to manage here. The Rumble, the joystick's just gonna chill in beta for a long time because we're not even close. I want to do at least 2 design phases of the console before we release that. But let's see what's happening over here. We're going to get to the release of this audio tool in this episode, and hopefully also Crystal Blade expansion, which is going to lead into the next Crystal Blade game, which comes out in 2007. So that was kind of the idea, was buy us a little bit of time in that adventure market that we're kind of losing interest in. We're not losing interest in it, but we're not gaining it anymore. Oh, no. So this is bad because this is one of our good designers retired. So we're gonna have to see what happens with the 3D editor team when, let's go in here. Does this have a designer? So no 3D editor experience, potentially a good 2D editor. That's something we might want to look into. We'll see how the next release goes, but we might need to look for another solid 2D editor designer. Okay, let's get the game going again. Oh, and the way I solved if I didn't go over that, was I removed the stairs here, added them there, so it's like a loop that you have to do so that they can then get up to the furniture. And that finally did clear up. Thinks their office is depressing. We can take care of that in a little bit because I do think I know how to fix that. Which team was that? Game team 1 and 2. That's interesting. I thought we did pretty nice rooms for them. Are they specific jobs? No, a programmer and artist. So if we have labels. So depressing was game team 2. Oh, it looks like mostly game team 2 artist. What's wrong with your room? There's just nothing to it. All right, let's click on the floor and see. Yeah, the environment's pretty low. Let's get them a little bit in here to bump that up. Basically, a rug would help, I believe. Rug did not help, but a plant will. Can we get a plant? Where can we fit one? Right there. We got 89 now. We'll get some pictures. And that's 100. Let's try to get it up to 200. Let's see what that does. Oh, nice, nice, nice. We're getting there. We are getting there. Where's some more decorative things? I guess we can go with some of these. 168. Throw that there. 194, and maybe one more of those. Gets them to 200. Okay. So what about this room? So we're gonna go ahead and rinse and repeat that on all these rooms and get that going, and I'll be back. Okay, the game got a little ahead of me while I was doing some of this. I'm gonna finish up this one room. So we got some of these rooms improved. So we look here, this environment here, we're trying to get to 200 in all of them, and that seems to clear up some of the problems. And I'm not being too picky because I'm trying to be able to actually progress still, and some of these things are just very time consuming. So we got that one going. So let's get back into this mode. But update is done on Crystal Blade. So now I want to go into our releases and go to Crystal Blade, and I want to port it. Now that we're on more modern software or frameworks, let's see if we can port it to, let's do just these top 3. And we'll see what happens. So if we go into the details right now, we can see nothing sales-wise. Nothing sales-wise. Units, we have 222,000. So let's go ahead and we'll have to get through the month. We got a little bit of marketing going on it. Losing money as of this month. But the expansion's getting close to being out. So we'll be able to promote that soon. And then we'll get that out because it shouldn't have too many bugs. And then we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens with that, if we can revive it in time for people to remember it by the time the next one comes out. The console's moving slow, so I'm a little worried about that. I might have to double up that team to see if we can speed that up a little bit, because that's just eating away, and the technology is going to be so far behind by the time that gets released. Let's clear that. We got another, who is that? Was on the audio team. Well, that's good because we need the audio team to kind of recycle anyways. Ran out of a product. So dumpster 3D4, we want to, how many we sold? Units. We're gonna click on units. 54,000. Okay, so let's start printing, and we want to have, let's just say we want to keep 50,000 in stock. Is that gonna work? What was this number? Oh no, it's not. Let's goal, how do we change that? Maximum, let's just do 120,000. I'm not sure how quickly we'll get those out today. This number should grow eventually. No. We don't have nighttime. We do have. What are you doing? We're getting robbed, and the security guards aren't doing anything. Are these people chasing them? Oh, the police did get them. Pause. Okay. The burglars were obtained. The police managed to recover one stolen item. One of our servers? Oh, wow. That would have been bad. Products out of stock. Yeah, we took care of that. That should hopefully fix itself. What room? Oh, this room had 0. Yeah, that's fine. The rest of these rooms, we're gonna have to go and make sure that they're good. Not really worried about that. I feel like the next playthrough, we could be at like 500 million by now, because I've learned so much. Learned a lot. So let's see, it's November. We've got to get this into beta. This press release, let's release that. Let's promote this. And we'll see if they find any bugs in the next month and a half. They found one already. Farming simulator. Okay. Did that actually start selling? It's doing a little bit better, and marketing is improving. Prominent. It was sparse, now it's prominent. We're just gonna keep going until we start seeing a loss in marketing. And maybe we do allow it to get to the next release and see what happens. So the issues are getting a little bit better, especially when I click on these, they don't go anywhere. So we might be close. We might be close to having everything taken care of. But it's November. Let's see what happens with the Forgotten Saga when we release it. Oh yeah, we've had a few months. Let's go look at Crystal Blade now. Ooh, units increased just a little bit. We sold 418 units. We went from selling nothing to 418. Okay, it's a little fun experiment we're doing. But we're still in the green. We're still making money. So this year is going to end pretty good. All the leaders get all the raises. Let's see. We're still negative for Farming Simulator, but not too far off. So hopefully that becomes a profitable game, and the only one that failed was the original Farming Simulator. So let's go ahead and pause it. We found one bug. We're gonna go ahead and release this. Ooh, not so much. Not so hot. Not so hot. Printing, we're gonna just keep. We're not gonna sell too much, so let's just keep 25,000 in stock, and we'll see if anything happens with that. I don't know if anything will, but printing jobs here are looking pretty good. Oh, we are wasting stuff. Let's go here. Dumpster 3D. Let's just have 100,000 in stock. 2D, let's just have 100,000 in stock. And those should stop printing. So that's silly. That was a lot in stock for those. But as December comes to an end here, let's see what January of 2004 holds for us as we get closer and closer to the release of the audio tool. So a big sales month. What just happened there? Sales 11 million. Wow. Okay, so Crystal Blade, if we go in here and go to details, it made 22,000. That wasn't the big kicker. I wonder, there's got to be a way. Oh, past month. Let's sort by that. Dumpster 3D4 made a 7.8 million with 700,000 units sold. Past month made that, but I don't think that's past month sold. So let's go into details here. Units. It was 112,000 units. So our printing that we already have, let's change the max. Oh, 120. Yes, that should be okay because that is still more than what we sold. A nice uptick that month. They must have done a update to or a port or something for that. What's going on here? This is ready. So we're going to promote that. We're going to release the press release. We're going to market it again, do a press build. We're going to market it again and do a video and see how much of that we can get done before we release it. Hype going on that. Yes. Okay. So we're adding 86% of followers. That should be good. We should be able to get this done way early. We're going to release it way early. But we got a couple months until the audio tool comes out. I do want to see how that goes. Farming Simulators profit $143,000 in sales. So that's interesting. So if we come over here, where'd it go? Farming Simulator 2 and details units. So we were selling 1,000, 1,000 here, 1,000 here, 1,000 here. Now we've increased to 3,000. So the marketing did help. So this is definitely an indicator of what we can do with actual decent marketing team when we get a good product like we did with the 3D editor. I want to see, like if we sort by profit, you can see the best game was Landfill Tycoon 2 and we only made 13 million. I want to get to the point where we're making a ridiculous amount of money off of games. So we will see if we can get to there by doing things more wise. So all right, so we're gonna get ahead to August. If something else happens, I'll let you know. Just wanted to take a pause here and take a look at the previous year. We were worried about making a profit in 2003, and we turned things around by managing things better. So we made 27 million. 2004, we're in May already. We're up to 11 million. Things are looking good. Profits are starting to dip, but we have the audio tool coming out soon. We're also gonna do Landfill Tycoon 5 soon. You can see the followers are starting to dive. Let's go ahead and release that. Let's print. Printing's not allowing me, so we'll do that when we release it maybe. But let's go ahead. Let's market another. Yeah, let's do another press build. We got that other one out. We're losing a little bit. I wanted to not lose on that. We can see we're starting to print that, which is going to mess up one of these contracts. Which I don't know if we're going to be able to do 5 million by December for this one. We got to get this other contract out of the way, which it looks like it will very quickly. Also, Dumpster or Landfill Tycoon 5 is going to be fine. So that should increase the goal per month once it recognizes we're not printing anymore. Oh, NA. Goal maximum. Let's do 200,000. Hit OK. So that should take care of that. And that's green again. So this isn't red. So we might be on pace to get that done as we sneak up to the August release of Audio Tool. That hasn't changed. So hopefully we're still good with that. And also Dumpster Gaming. We said 2008, but development is going pretty good. We could start printing those as well. And we'll do a goal of that one of, I have no idea how this is going to sell. So we'll get 100,000 of those in stock. And that's probably going to hurt our money because that's going to cost us some money. So support deal was canceled because they were bought out. That's actually awesome. So we just have the one support deal. So our support should improve for our own games now. All right, August is here, so that's going to get released. What I did notice is we're going to end the Crystal Blade marketing because it's not making us any money. Farming Simulator, we're also going to end the marketing because it's not making much money. And Landfill Tycoon is losing its beta. It's losing its beta members. So let's do another press build. We'll see what that does. Let's market it. We're going to change the release date to November of 2004. See what that does. If that bumps up the followers a little bit when that news gets out. This one's probably not very good press release. But we're going to do that. Our followers are negative is decreasing, so that's good. So we might be getting close to gaining. You know, we lost some money because we printed a bunch of things. Another retirement. Good thing. Oh, what is this? Oh, the retirement. Yeah. So we're starting to have to pay out, which 19 years of service, only 11,000 in benefits. We're giving them the most that we can. So I think that's just because we started it late and they didn't get a lot of years going into the pension. So hopefully these newer employees have a better payout when they retire. So let's see. Once we hit September, let's look at our latest releases. We'll go by date. How did the Dumpster Ear do? Units sold 10,000. That's not bad. It will become profitable. Farming Simulator 2 became profitable, which is good. Just barely. So the only thing right now that was negative is Farming Simulator and then Dumpster Ear, which is right around the corner of not. So the last thing we'll do in this episode is we will get to the release of Landfill Tycoon. All right, releasing Landfill Tycoon 5 at midnight. 5-star, 4-star, 4-star. I'll take it. Order copies. No. Marketing budget. We'll go marketing 2 because they're a larger team, and we're gonna go $150,000. And then let's make sure our printing should be good on that. And we'll see what happens with that. Okay, so interesting enough, we have a couple leaders that need some training. So we'll have to, first of all, let's accept all of those. And let's take a look here. 3.3 million for a video game. Not bad. It's already profitable after 1 month of sales. 72,000 units sold. We will take it. 62,000 units sold, or active users. More active users than units sold. Oh, some were digital, some were physical. Very cool. Okay. Big month. More Landfill Tycoon units. We look at finances. Let's go back to monthly here. Another $7 million in sales. And for the year, it was a $21 million year. Not bad. We're sitting at 107,000 cash, 138 million total. If we look at all companies now and we sort by worth, We're starting to creep up there. We're starting to get towards the top. My goal is to be the top company by the time we end this series. We'll see what happens. We're getting close. We're getting close to really growing faster, and the console might be the key to that. We'll see how that goes. Hopefully next episode, or maybe an episode after that, but pretty eventful. We got a lot to take care of still. Yeah, I think we've learned a lot, and I'm excited about my next playthrough because there's a lot of things I would do different. We'd make a lot more frameworks and do a little bit better at growing the marketing team when we need to. Oh, look at that. That's so much easier to manage now. So we'll organize all of that and get that set up. Landfill Tycoon 5, making money. I think we're doing okay. I'm Socksway Up. I'll catch you on the next one.